What is up, everybody? It's Sam, and welcome back to another episode of Pessimistic at Best, the podcast. Guess who's on the pod?
Guess who's on the pod?
My co-host.
This is my podcast. I'm just going to say it again.
It's my co-host, James Arwahe. I don't know if you guys know him.
I hope you guys like my podcast.
Hey, James.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
First, I'm just going to have you list off all the things you missed about me while I was gone last week.
Oh, wow. Is that on your list of what to talk about? I saw you writing up a storm over there.
It is now.
Oh, man. I missed just your loving energy.
Mm-hmm.
I missed waking up next to you. I missed you telling me, hey, do you want to have breakfast? When you really mean, can you make me eggs? I missed watching shitty reality TV with you.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
that's it.
That's it.
Okay. Okay, short and sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice of you. Thank you for
just so unprompted of me to say something. I'm such a sweet guy.
That is really nice of you. Yeah.
Wait. And what did you miss about me?
So anyways.
Oh, damn.
No, I'm just kidding. I did also miss sleeping next to you because I don't know. I haven't had a bed to myself in a really long time. That's a weird feeling.
Yeah.
I missed your eggs. I do love when you make me eggs.
Facts.
It seems kind of weird that I haven't gotten any eggs since I've been home. Something to think about.
There's been one morning when we haven't had plans today.
You missed it so much.
Oh my God.
And that's it. That's all I missed. Yeah.
All right. We can wrap it up. Good show.
No, and I missed hanging out in our apartment with you. I did miss watching Love Island. For those of you that don't know, we've been on a bit of a binge.
Yeah.
UK season, I don't know.
The newest one.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Justice for Tasha.
For real. Yeah. What's up with that?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. The whole entire crowd seems against her. I don't even like her. She seems nice enough, though. And then they're giving her shit.
Does not deserve the amount of hate and ridicule that she is receiving.
But I think it's because of the people on the show. And people are just acting like she's being a bitch. She hasn't really done anything.
Should this
just be a Love Island podcast today? Because I could really rant.
She literally hasn't done anything wrong, and it's really annoying because
for real.
I feel like no one on the show is acknowledging that they're on Love Island, and they're acting like she's
100%.
This giant, massive, stinky whore.
Right.
And this is going to be a no spoilers podcast. No spoilers.
No spoilers for the results.
For the end. No spoilers for us because
they've already seen this shit.
Because we haven't finished yet.
This is no spoilers past the episode we're currently on. Because we don't know.
Well, we won't share any specific details, but my hot take is that, and I think this happens to women on the show in general because all of the men, I mean, I guess to be honest, if you are a man going on a dating show, if you are a man going on dating reality TV,
right,
you probably don't have any emotional intelligence. So I guess this is to be expected.
True.
But she hasn't done anything wrong, and she hasn't even actually shown interest in any of the new people who have come into the villa. It's been the other way around. She's getting picked for dates and this and that, and then everyone is getting mad at her, and it's not even really Andrew who she's coupled up with. It's just all of the other boys in the villa, and it's driving me fucking crazy.
He's straight up chilling, and she's literally, everyone is always you've turned your head at every guy who's come in the villa.
No.
It's no, she literally has talked to people.
Yeah, she's having chats. Everybody knows that.
Yeah. It's so crazy how the lingo of that show permeates into my life now.
Yeah.
We've been saying chats. We've been saying fucking head turning as jokes. I mean, it's mostly references, but sometimes I'm I actually just use that slang.
I wake up in the morning with a British accent.
That's still insane.
In my brain.
Yeah, you got to get that checked out.
That's what happens when you study abroad, folks.
It's fucking 8 years ago. You'll never be the same.
Speaking of study abroad, check on your girlies who studied abroad in London.
Oh yeah, I saw that tweet. That's fucking hilarious.
That's what you got to do.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
The
Quite.
Queen's death has just shook you to your core.
It really has. It's rattled me. No, R.I.P. in peace to Liz. Maybe. She was a colonizer, so like whatever. I've been enjoying the memes.
Yeah, it's been a good week on Twitter.
But it also is really crazy. Longest running. She has had the longest
reign
of all.
I saw some
any
shit that
royal...
it was like, yeah, what was it like? She's been the queen for 25% of the United States' history as like an official country.
Really fucked up. Really fucked up when you think about it.
Super wild.
Yeah. But anyways, back to all the reasons that James missed me. I was gone last week. For those of you that don't know, I was back in Madison. If you were there and you didn't get to see me, that's on you. No offense. But I was in Madison. James came back with me at first. Spent the week there. What day did we go home? It was like Labor Day weekend vibes.
Yeah, we went home Saturday.
Yeah, and it was nice. I mean, it was one of those things where like I honestly feel like I haven't actually moved to Chicago yet. I do and I don't.
Yeah.
Because we've been home a few times now and like we've had to. There have been like good, really solid reasons to go home. But yeah, so I was home for a week, hung out with my mom. My dad is doing the Camino de Santiago, which I mentioned on last week's podcast. If you didn't listen to it, I hate you.
Yes. I hate that you didn't listen to my podcast.
So yeah. But my dad's going to be gone for 2 months. It's been about 2 weeks already. So... you know, whatever percentage that is. And he's in Spain. He's doing a little backpacking trip situation. So I went to go hang out with her, which was nice. We actually had lots of quality alone time. I don't like do a lot of things with just one or the other.
Yeah.
So having like a full week at home with just my mom was like kind of new, but it was good. It was good to test drive it because her and I are actually going on a trip.
Test drive. Soft launch.
We're going on a trip in October, just the two of us. I think my dad will probably meet us. We're going to be across the pond as well, so we'll just have to see what his plans are, because who's to say? But yeah, it was nice. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, my dad's gone, I just moved away, so I'm having a little bit of guilt about that, and I think it was good for both of us to just be home. Plus, like, our family dog died this year, so, like, my mom has literally never been this alone in her life.
For sure.
Which sucks, I'm sure. But we've been keeping her busy, so that was fun. It was good to be home. I also got to work out of the Madison office for work, which was also sweet. And it was funny too, because I feel like I've, for the first time, kind of experienced what it's like to visit home and have like a checklist of things that you need to do.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Because now I kind of get why when everyone came home, it was like boom, 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 one thing after the next.
Yeah, for sure.
It is a lot.
No, there's a lot to do.
And I definitely didn't get all of the things done. One item on the list was sell the car. So we didn't do that.
Yeah, if you're looking for a 2000-something Ford Escape.
2010 Ford Escape. She's white. She's a little rusty, but she's gorgeous. She's a hybrid. She has a lot of stains. But
she'll treat you
really,
right.
really great speaker system. Yeah. Solid turning radius.
Yeah.
I won't sell her to you because I'm actually just going to sell her to CarMax.
Yeah.
Personally. I was also just thinking about it though, and I feel like if me and my mom walk into that establishment, we are going to get the lowest fucking price.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck you over.
We don't have a clue about what we're talking about. We'll wait till the men in my life return and then take a stab at it. But I do feel like that's true. I mean, even when I feel like, I don't know, I always schedule oil changes and things with my father because there is no chance I'm going to go, if I walk in that place, they're going to tell me like 10 things are wrong with my car and they're going to charge me up the ass. Mm-hmm. So no, thank you.
Not worth it.
However, I'm now free from oil changes.
Almost.
Which is really exciting.
Yeah, you are, I guess. Yeah. It is exciting.
However, I did make the mistake of filling up my gas tank. Filled it all the way up, which was
$50 down the drain.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to ride her around for a little while before we can...
to get used to this?
Hand her to the CarMax.
Gas?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Stingy.
Make use of every dollar.
That's hilarious.
So, yeah, but that's fine. I had a good time at home otherwise. It's also funny because I feel like this was the first trip where I've been like, I kind of want to do some of my favorite Madison-y things.
Yeah.
And so, which is like, what, I've been gone a month, but whatever.
Well, we've really only been here for 2 of the weekends, so, well, not 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
But I went to Ancora, delicious breakfast. I went to Weary Traveler. I was like at all of our spots, to be honest, which was funny.
Yeah, I hit Ancora with you, but Weary does sound really good.
It was nice. They did change their menu.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
New chef.
Same vibes though.
Good.
So that was fun and it was really nice. We also went to Gleam. If any of you are currently in Madison and have any interest in the arts. In the arts. That's so true. If you love the arts. If you have any interest in like a cool art installation situation at Old Brick Botanical Gardens.
There you go.
The Gleam is calling your name. It really is. It's really cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It was like very immersive and I felt like there were a lot of interactive things.
Yeah.
Which made it really fun. Plus it's cool to be at an Old Brick at night.
Yes.
So highly recommend. I believe it runs through October. Something to think about for sure.
Yeah, they got artists from like all over the world. It was really sick.
Yeah, so that was fun. It was good to hang with my mom. It was also funny. This was like the first time. I mean, I guess we've done this here and there a few times now, but like going back and sleeping in my childhood bed, which I feel like is an experience I've been missing out on a little bit because a lot of people started doing that in college because they went to college somewhere far away.
Sure, yeah.
Or they moved right after college, which I did not do. So like for me, visiting my parents never entailed a slumber party.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
like I could just go home
right.
and sleep in my own bed because of how I was 15 minutes away.
Yes.
So that's been kind of silly.
Yeah.
But it's been kind of nice. Although I will say I got much better sleep in that bed once you were no longer in it. No offense.
Yeah, because it just dripped you towards the middle.
Well, I was trying to think about why, because I mean, it is a smaller bed, but I feel like normally you don't hug the bed that much.
I don't.
But in this bed, you were really like the amount of times that I had to poke you and be like, "Excuse me, can you scoot over?" was like kind of crazy.
It's not my fault. It's bent towards the middle.
Well, and so I was thinking about that, and I think it's because I've slept in that bed as a single person for much of my life. So I've sort of carved out a section
100%
that I fit perfectly into. And
yeah, I do remember that first night. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
and I'm literally like curled up into a tiny corner most of the time.
So we're both just like rolling into the center.
I was like, "Fuck off."
So. But yeah, I mean, otherwise it was good. It was also funny because working out of love my mother to death, but working out of my parents' house is silly.
Very silly.
I feel like my mom, if you're listening to this, love you so much. I feel like my mom does not always know like when to leave me alone.
She also hasn't had like an office job in hella years because she's
Right.
an artist, so she doesn't know like how demanding Zoom is.
No.
She's never had to deal with Zoom culture.
Well, and my mom is hard of hearing. So literally I'm like on a Zoom and she's walking around the house on a phone call on speaker shouting.
Because she yells.
Because she couldn't figure out how to turn off the fucking pond, so she called my dad.
No way.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It was like really crazy.
Did you have to be like, Mom?
Well, I'm kind of like trying to give her the eyes, and it wasn't working. So it's all good. But
that's great.
But yeah, and then I came back here. So James obviously left, and then I had no wheels. So his friends, shout out to Trenton Davis, brought me back to the gorgeous city of Chicago because they were visiting.
Kings.
It was actually really funny too. I had stayed home for a week. Okay, that is a solid amount of time. So I had a relatively large suitcase.
Oh yeah.
But it was actually really funny because basically Davis picked me up from my mom's. We drove downtown to Trent's house and he was leaving his car there because Trent was going to drive. So anyways, Davis, like the gentleman he is, was like handling my suitcase. And I think Trent thought that it was his suitcase for literally an overnight.
A single night trip.
It was literally massive. It has wheels. It also had like my little red bandana on top. And he pulls it out of his car and Trent's like, what the fuck, dude? Oh my God, it was so funny. But But shout out to them for taking me home because I was way better than the Badger bus.
If anybody would have done it, it would have been Davis.
Had that big of a suitcase?
Yeah.
That's actually so funny. He did bring a very crisp pair of white shoes.
Yeah. No, he was rocking
So he
them.
planned ahead.
He just got the Nike app. So he was buying like hella shoes, he was telling me.
That's so funny. I didn't know that. I guess
He
makes
listens
sense
to
that they
this.
have an
Love you,
app.
Davis.
But yeah. And then, I mean, we had more visitors. I will say I am excited to be home and I am excited to have an upcoming weekend with no visitors.
Oh, for sure.
And just no plans, which, like, no offense to anyone who's come to visit. It's literally been
nice.
so fun.
Yeah.
Plus, like, I love that people want to come see me, and being popular is awesome. But it has been a lot, and I think it's nice to have no plans, which is not to say that I'm not going to make plans.
Right.
But it's like nice to
have it open.
Have it be, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, especially like we just moved here. Things have been pretty much on go.
Yeah.
So just a little open weekend.
Just to like remember that the world is in fact our oyster.
It is. It's ours.
It's really nice. But yeah, I don't know. I know I'm feeling like we're getting settled in, and which is really nice. I mean, what'd you do all week without me?
Shit. I just like played video games, hopped on Discord with some homies, watched movies, worked probably too much.
You did watch a movie and now we're in a fight, actually.
We are in a fight, yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Because you were supposed to wait.
Yeah. I watched Everything Everywhere All at Once, and now she's mad at me. So that's just, coupled life.
So that's a lesson for you, actually.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Because of how there are literally so many other movies you could have watched.
I literally watch it again, and I knew that going into it. I was like,
Okay,
yeah, Samantha gets mad at me. That's fine, because I'm down to watch this again probably. I haven't even seen it, but I'm down.
The fact that even went through your head makes me mad because that's not cool, and I don't want to watch it with you.
What do you want me to say? Oh, yeah, no, it didn't enter my brain that we've talked about watching this movie 20 times. I just wanted to see it. Sue me.
I will. I'm actually going to call my lawyers right after this.
Take me to court, baby.
Oh, that's the worst. But like, at least you didn't watch Love Island without me. I guess we have that going for us.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I'm also hoping to have my mom come visit us during my father's stint, which will be kind of fun. Me, after I just said I'm excited to have no visitors. But I am kind of excited about that. I've never really lived in an apartment worthy of having your parents sleep in it.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is the one.
Yeah, we did it. We finally have it.
I do kind of feel like it would be nice if my mom had like an actual bedroom, you know?
Yeah.
But I just think that's not really in the cards right now.
Do you mean like space-wise?
Like
or?
a guest room, like something where you can close the door.
Yeah, 100%, obviously. That'd be way better.
But it sounds like she's down to come, and I think that she knows. I think she knows what she's getting herself into, so.
My dad claims they're down to come and kick it. The futon vibes.
I think
we'll
your
see.
dad was thinking.
I told him there's no room. You can have ours. He's like, I'm not going to take your room. I'm like, there's no room. He's like, I don't care. And I'm like, okay.
I have a feeling your parents will get a hotel.
Type shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But we do actually have tons of space to sleep. While I was gone, our new couch actually arrived.
Yeah, it's just this super huge couch.
It's just the biggest couch you've ever seen.
But it goes hard. It's super comfy. We're like on opposite sides, just posted up, have our own space.
Yeah.
Great for TV watching.
Cutie Pie podcast.
For real.
It's nice. I'm happy with our purchase. I did a lot of research. It's Joybird. And I feel like this is not sponsored, but I do feel like I need to plug them a little bit because I read a bunch of reviews on them. And people were saying that they're like a step or two above like a CB2 or like, I don't know, World Market vibes. Probably several steps above like a Wayfair.
Okay.
Or something.
Yeah.
But it is kind of like a build your own. So they have a lot of customizations and you can like pick all the different seating arrangements, which is nice. Like if you want a left side or right side sectional, whatever. It was really nice. They also had an unbelievable amount of fabrics.
Yeah.
Which was really, really nice because I really wanted like I really wanted to be able to have control over the color that we were getting.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you could sort by if it was pet friendly, which is big for us because we have cats and we don't want them to be able to like scratch it and ruin it.
Not sponsored, but maybe we should just like fuck around, send them this little clip.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, check us out.
And if we could also like somehow get a discount, that'd be great.
Yeah, a little stipend.
Not
little
to
Joybird
mention,
stipend.
not to mention they do layaway or whatever, like installments, which is huge.
Yeah, couches are fucking expensive. This is definitely the biggest purchase we've done, and it's like the only one that's like new. Everything else has been used from Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace, shout out.
But I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it.
So that does mean even more people can sleep here because truly we can sleep like, I don't even know. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. So many
we
people.
can comfortably sleep like 4 guests, maybe more.
Probably 3, yeah.
4.
1 on this, 2 on the futon.
2 on this. Look at you and I.
No.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, me and you, we're small little guys.
No fighting. Okay, so if you're small,
yeah, right.
If you're a small little guy, then we can sleep 4, which we would love to do. So, but anyways, but yeah, I think my mom might come. I'm actually trying to convince her to come for the Violent Femmes concert.
Oh yeah,
I did something really crazy, where I got paid and then bought a whole bunch of concert tickets. It just felt right. We've been to like 1 show since moving here, which was actually a friend's show. And we're going to another one of those, Motel Breakfast. They're the best.
Yeah, they rock.
But I wanted to like start exploring some of the other concert venues. I feel like that's a huge plug for it being in this city.
Huge plus.
And plus, what'd I say?
Plug.
I feel like that works.
Huge plug for me. Yeah, sure. Okay.
You're mad?
No.
Don't be mad.
I'm never mad.
You're always mad at me.
Jesus.
And I don't know, like I also just feel like fall is always a really good concert season.
Yeah.
Lots of people tour in fall.
I feel that.
So
I feel like summer is kind of like festival season. Then maybe things go on. I don't know.
I would agree.
There's probably like actual stats on that.
Plus, I just feel like concert outfits way cuter in fall.
Fall is just better for dressing in general, man. It was so nice walking around in a hoodie today.
Yes, we did go for a walk. Good vibes all around. Trying to get outside more.
Positive vitamin D vibes only.
Just like my new thing is to touch grass. I think that's my new thing. So I'm going to try to get really into that.
Yeah, I need to like work out more and stuff.
Yeah, I have been struggling with that as well. And it's a motivation thing for sure. But I'm also a little bit hesitant to go for like a solo run here.
Yeah.
Which I feel very safe here. Like for the most part, I actually really do. Yeah. But I did download the Citizen app.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And there's
somebody shot within a mile of us like 3 times a day.
Yeah, I mean. That
shit's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it is really messed up.
It's like super messed up.
So that's why we're anti-guns. Something to think about. You just like shouldn't be able to shoot somebody in the park. You know what I'm saying? So we haven't been able to get ourselves out for a run.
Not yet.
Not yet, but it is what it is.
Got us rollerblades though.
We did get, I got skates.
You got skates. I got some blades.
Because for me, it's more about looking cool.
Yeah. For you, it's more about vibes.
It's
and
more
aesthetics.
about being perceived.
And like maybe get one Instagram picture and never put them on again.
Well.
We got that cool retro phone that you bought. We should do like a retro photo shoot with all of that stuff.
I do want to do, yeah. I'm trying to do some things like that for the pod. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know.
Stay tuned.
It has like the retro vibe.
Yeah, the icon is retro inspired.
Here's the thing. I haven't actually like been on a pair of roller skates since I was last at Fast Forward in Madison, Wisconsin.
The legendary roller park?
So, yeah, like skate rink vibes. So I'm going to have to kind of figure that out because, I don't know, I'm thinking maybe if this is like the real deal, like we're going to be out in the streets.
Yeah, no, like you could fuck your shit up.
Yeah, so I think I might like need knee pads, elbow pads, helmet.
You definitely need a helmet.
Okay, but I'm one of those people that thinks wearing a helmet is really embarrassing. I hate it.
That's
I hate that about myself.
That's because you're literally lame.
Okay. Like I know, but I know that it's like better to wear a helmet and that you should, but like I really don't like it.
I've told you that story. It's not really helmet related, but safety related. I was like hanging out with this kid on my street. His mom came out, tried our ripstick, stepped on it, slipped back, broke her wrist.
Okay, that sounds like something I would do.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe you need wrist pads too. Wrist guards.
Wrist guards.
Wrist guards.
When I actually have some photos. I'll see if I can find them. Those would be fun to post on the pod. I'm gonna make my mom do some homework. She'll have to dig these out.
Wait, have I seen that maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah.
There's like these pictures of me like learning to roller skate, and it was like those big, chunky child rollers. It might have even been the things. I don't even think they were actual skates. I think they were those things that you clip on your fucking shoes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Those go hard. Honestly, there's like some fancy versions of that now. That sounds pretty nice for like getting around the city.
Well, it was something along those lines. And my parents have these pictures of me. And not only did I have elbow pads and knee pads on, but the elbow pads were, maybe not the elbows, but the knees for sure, were like also, they were strapped to me and also holding a pillow. So I had pillows.
No.
Fucking
That
knees.
sounds familiar, but I don't know if I've seen it for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I had a cute little pink helmet. I think
Okay. I was going to say, I think I've seen those.
Yeah. I think the thing about helmets is like they have not figured out how to make them cute.
They really haven't.
And that's actually, I have beef with helmets for that reason because like, here's the thing, skates, cute.
Yeah. Now I just bought recently one of the like skateboard helmets, which is more like, circular. And those are like cooler in some ways, but lamer in other ways.
I kind of think maybe they're lamer because like at least bike helmets know they're lame.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Like they understand what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's funny as fuck.
They're not trying to be cool.
Yeah.
Like skate helmets kind of are, and then they're still lame. And so then like that's even more embarrassing maybe if you really think about it.
That's funny.
No offense to your recent purchase.
Yo, none taken.
I am excited to try that though. My manager Ellen actually also has blades that she's been experimenting on. So
experimenting.
Perhaps that will bring us close. Not that we're not now, but like, something to do that's fun. But yeah, otherwise I think I'm gonna have to find new. I mean, I love running. I also think maybe if I just like sign up for something, that would be good motivation. But I think I'm gonna have to find new forms of exercise that I enjoy here because I don't know. I just don't know how often I'm gonna get it. Well, I don't know. We'll see.
I feel like running is the only thing you've ever liked.
But I like yoga.
Oh,
but
sure.
I don't really want to join a yoga studio. I don't know.
Super expensive, yeah.
So it's tough. It's really hard. I don't like paying to exercise because like that is not a motivator for me. That actually makes me hate it more.
Sure.
Like to me, that's like you're paying for something that you could just be doing for free and you're still not really even having fun.
It doesn't trick your brain into thinking I invested in this. Let's go do it.
No.
That's
like
fair.
I've had yoga memberships and I just don't use them out of like spite.
That definitely worked for me for climbing. I'll say that.
Did it?
Yeah.
Are you going to find a climbing gym here?
I don't know. I miss it. I really do. But that shit's expensive.
It's just like you can literally drop down and do 20 push-ups whenever you want,
Oh my
at
God.
absolutely no cost.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those are so similar. Those activities share so many commonalities.
Oh, I don't even think I could do 20 push-ups right now if I tried. But some other things that I was thinking about. I mean, I'm excited to like be here and be in Chicago for a little bit.
Yeah.
And not really. I don't feel like I have that many plans to go anywhere for the rest of the month. At least.
The month? Okay. Yeah, sure.
I mean, after that, I kind of do actually have a lot of plans.
Yeah.
I'm going to be very busy in October, so.
I just don't know where you're going with this.
I'm just saying I'm excited to be here and stay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because like we just got here.
Yeah.
And it feels like we haven't been here. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. For sure.
But I was also thinking about it. I mean, I don't know. It's like funny. I don't feel... Like, I feel like this is my apartment now. We've moved in. We have a lot of things everywhere.
Yeah.
There are a lot of... Now it's like the unfun part where it's not like furniture. It's just like setting up and like actually getting things to be functional in the apartment, which is like way less fun.
That's fair.
So we need to do a lot of that. But
When
I do
do the
feel
chairs
like
come?
it's productive. It's up to us. We actually have to... I said that to you last night. We have to pick a day.
Oh, it's like the couch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, having an impossible time finding a dining room table, but that's fine. I would like to explore some of the vintage furniture stores around here.
We should do that this weekend.
Although I have also heard that they're like outrageously expensive, which is not to be.
I mean, shit. We went to that one Atomic Antiques in Madison, which was really cool, but even that was expensive as fuck. Like, you were looking at some of these things like, how did you get this price? Just because this is old?
Well, no, they actually know what they're doing.
No. They're bumping it up. They have no idea what they're doing.
Because they can, and because people will pay it. People will literally pay it.
Supply and demand. I get it.
Yeah. Well, and then of course it's like the same, like everything's mid-century mod, and you're like, okay, but is it?
Right. Does that just mean it has wood?
Typically it's teak, just so you know.
Is that a type of wood?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like a finish.
Sure.
Or maybe it is the type. Here's the thing.
You know the word.
I don't fucking know. Yeah, right. It's like reddish, though. You know what I mean? Kind of like orange.
100%.
But yeah, I do want to do that. Something else that's really funny that I feel like is making me feel like I don't live here yet is I don't have like the kinds of things that you need to feel established. Like, I don't know where to go buy my skincare. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
And which has actually been an issue. We moved here. I pretty much ran out of like literally all of my skincare. Classic. Love when it happens all at once. And so, and for those of you that don't know, I have an insanely dry skin. Like the kind where the second it's dry, all I do is complain about it because I can't for a second think about anything else. And like, I don't know, Madison was the perfect place for this kind of shit because it was granola AF.
Yeah.
And so like I could find my skincare we were a member of the Willie Street Co-op.
Community pharmacy.
Which is some white people shit. And then, yeah, same with community pharmacy. Like, it's just classic, really granola-y, all natural, whatever.
Yeah.
And community pharmacy was my shit. I fucking loved that place. They had everything. And, like, the people there were so nice. Everything was so helpful. It was, like, not big name brands. I mean, I suppose in the granola community, it probably is actually the big name brands.
Yeah, right. I was going to say.
And honestly, it's like I found a skincare routine there that worked for me better than anything else I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
So I found a co-op here. I was searching for the products that I use, and it said that they sold my brands, and I went there, and I couldn't find any of the things that I was looking for.
Yep.
And I mean, they only had like one skincare aisle, which is kind of to be expected, but
it was
whatever.
Tiny.
It did not have... It was not what was promised to me. No. So I just purchased what I could. and it was a brand that I recognized. We've like used their body wash before, but I don't know. Again, all natural, right? So I literally get home, I put this stuff on my face, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? It literally is skincare that is based, like the base ingredient is sesame oil. I smell like chicken teriyaki.
It's really bad.
It's really bad. It's really bad.
Like, I don't really like
No, he doesn't even want to hang out by me.
at night. You put it on just at night?
Well, no, because
you put it on if you go out in the morning?
Like, yeah, kind of. I'll try to avoid it if I can, but...
It's so bad.
It really smells bad.
And I hate, like, telling you that you stink, but you stink.
No, yeah, it's, like, really bad. It works. I mean, it does the trick. I feel moisturized. I feel rejuvenated. However, I also feel...
But at what cost?
Like I smell like peanut butter goddamn noodles. It's really gross. It's really gross.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
So we'll have to figure that out. And I haven't... Like, those are the kinds of places where, like, I don't have a place to go yet. And so that makes me feel like I don't live here. Like, I'm not actually established.
No, that's fair.
I was also thinking about it too. I have to schedule like so many appointments.
Appointments?
Yeah.
For
everything.
Like you got to get a new doctor and all that.
Yes, yeah. I don't have any appointments on the books.
Yeah, I hear you. You got to find a dentist.
I need to figure out my doctor situation. I actually think I need to change over my insurance or whatever. So I haven't done that yet because it's way more expensive here. I hate being an adult. But that one to me is like last priority. I hate going to the doctor, so no thanks.
For sure.
Dentist is really important to me. You guys, go to the dentist. I accidentally didn't go to the dentist for 3 years. I've had so many teeth appointments in my life that I didn't feel like I wasn't going to the dentist.
Yeah, you're going to the
If you're not going
orthodontist
to the
every
dentist,
fucking week.
you know.
Yeah.
So get your ass to the goddamn dentist, because I'm literally telling you, I accidentally missed an appointment. And then in between seeing like my prosthodontist, my orthodontist, my oral surgeon, I felt like I had been seeing people who would, if you see something, say something. And so all of a sudden I was like, I kind of feel like I haven't been to the dentist in a while. Let me just call and see. Made an appointment. And then I literally showed up. First of all, my usual hygienist, Sindira, shout out, love that girl. She wasn't there that day. So someone else who was like a guest was my teeth cleaner.
Yeah.
And she was so fucking mean to me. It's not even funny. She was really like, oh my God, how long has it been since you have gone to the dentist? And I was like, okay, drag me. It's been 3 years.
For real.
And I guess I had like a bunch of black plaque, TMI probably, but like, ew. And she was like digging up in my goddamn gums. And then she was like, honestly, you're going to need to schedule a second cleaning and you can't wait 6 months. So you're going to have to pay out of pocket. And I was like, okay, fuck me.
Just roasting
Let's get it on the books. So I did.
Effective bullying.
And then it was fine. But I actually do know that it's my schedule right now. Like, I bet you my appointment in Madison is coming up because I'm typically March and September, I think. So,
okay. Yeah.
So I definitely need to get a dentist. I actually also have this like really intense fear about my fake teeth falling out. And I think I need to find a prosthodontist like ASAP.
Yeah, you probably should.
Otherwise, it's going to happen, and I'm going to have to you're going to have to race me on home to Madison.
Yeah,
So I can see Dr. Schaefer. What's up, girl? So we'll see. That's one. I also really need to do a laser appointment because I'm overdue. I missed my appointment in Madison. Sorry, girls. And all of my body hair is growing back, which sucks. Which I think it's just because of how long I've waited. It's not growing back to the same extent. But I'm trying to be like a slippery little dolphin from the neck down. So if we could make that happen, that'd be great. So I need to schedule that. I also desperately need to schedule a hair appointment. And I haven't decided if I want to get my hair done here or not. I did find a hairstylist. She's amazing. I actually have already been following her on Instagram, but I didn't know she was in Chicago. And she's friends with my idol hairstylist who does my favorite haircut of all time. However, she's insanely expensive, and so I have to figure that out because...
Oh, she's just friends with that one?
Yeah, it's not her.
Oh.
It's not her. They're
she's still that expensive?
They're very good friends. Whenever she comes to Chicago, they do each other's hair. And
she's still that expensive. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking she was this girl that was giving famous people haircuts and shit. I was like, okay, sure.
Well, okay. And this is hard for me because on the one hand, I absolutely believe that hairstylists deserve to be paid the amount that I would be paying here. I absolutely believe that. If you want to have a career based off of this and be able to support yourself, this is the reality. And you are doing art. Literally haircut and color, that's art.
For sure. 100%.
And that's my favorite part of myself is my hair. So... while I want to be able to give that to someone, I get my hair cut once a month. And I don't know, paying $350 is a lot of money.
That's so much fucking money.
But also I have my hairstylist, James.
Me?
Who could possibly give me some haircuts in between.
That's right. I've gotten you this far, haven't I?
You really have. So I don't know. I haven't pulled the plug on any of those things, but I kind of need to.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing that just makes you feel like you actually live here is having appointments,
Yeah, that's fair. No, I just being rooted in the community.
Yeah. I also think it's so funny. There are literally so many dentists here.
Every block we go, there's 5. It's insane.
How am I going to choose? Also, is everyone in Logan Square dentist? Because it seems like maybe you guys should spread out.
No, straight up. We really see 10.
Yeah.
On our walks to things.
Yeah.
We just walked for 10 minutes. How did I see one every
Why are you all in the dentistry business? So I don't know, but apparently people here have great teeth. So
sure.
Something to think about. That's what we're known for here in Logan Square.
In Logan specifically.
But yeah, other than that, I don't really have anything too crazy coming up. We do have our first concert this week on Wednesday.
Let's go.
Grace Ives at Shuba's. I'm really, really excited.
Yeah, she's your new fave.
Yeah.
She's really good.
Also, this concert was insanely cheap. So Maybe I'll just like throw money at her on stage.
Yeah, there you go. You should find her after the show and be like, you deserve to be charging more.
Literally, just
Here's
like Venmo her.
$1,000. Yeah, what's
Find
your
her on
Venmo?
No, she's so good. If you guys haven't listened to her, absolutely do it. But like also gatekeep.
Right. Just like somewhere in between.
She's like so underground and cool. No, I'm just kidding. She's not.
So underground.
But yes, and then I don't really know what I'll else get up to this week. First week back in the Chicago office. Have to commute tomorrow. Not really looking forward to that, but it is what it is.
Chicago girl lifestyle.
I am going over to my friend Jake's apartment. That'll be fun. I haven't seen it yet.
Woot woot.
I literally said, I literally walk up to James and I was like, do we have any plans? And he was like, no. And I was like, okay, is it fine if I go over to my friend Jake's house? What did you fucking say to me? He roasted me. He was like, what did you forget what it's like to have friends? You're allowed to do whatever you want. And I was like, I didn't even mean it like that. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. So rude. First of all, yes, I did. But also, okay, I was just trying to be considerate. Have fun by yourself tomorrow. Okay?
You really sounded like a little kid asking their mom, like, can I go over to my friend's house? I was like, what the fuck?
I feel like that is a very normal thing to do with someone you live with who would expect to hang out with you otherwise.
No, it's the way you phrased it. Like, if I was going to say that, I'd be like, okay, then I'm going to go to do this. You're like, can I?
Whatever. It's like asking, can I go to the bathroom? Like, obviously.
Yeah, sure. That's in school.
Okay. Whatever. Rude as fuck.
Rip.
We're in a fight.
That was quick.
Anyway, Rose and a Thorn. Let's do your week without me. Best part, worst part, and something you could improve on.
Improve on for next time you're gone.
Yeah. I have
best
some things.
part.
Here's the thing. There is the right answer.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll think of that while I say the other parts. The best part was not getting woken up by you shouting in the other room on your Zoom calls.
Whatever.
Worst part was probably just like this giant void of energy that is always there if you're not there.
Okay, you're being sarcastic, but like, thank you. That
I'm
is
being
true.
serious. Yeah, of course.
Okay, next.
And then my thorn. Shit, what's the correct answer?
No. You just said Thorn. Bud.
Oh, yeah, Bud. Bud has a correct answer?
Well, I was mostly kidding, but there's like a direction you can lean in that would be nice for me.
Never leave you again.
Okay, that's traumatic. That's not what I was
Never
gonna
be
say.
apart. What were you thinking?
Just like, I don't know, text me and be like, hey, oh my God, miss you. How are you? Love you so much.
We texted every day. I told you I miss you and love you like 5 times a day. I cannot believe that's what you're thinking.
Constant adoration from a distance, please.
Yeah, maybe triple the amount of I miss yous.
Yeah, just like every hour on the hour is all that I ask. Simple woman.
Okay, your turn.
Okay, Rose.
And being apart from me, not being in Madison.
Oh.
Because you didn't really say any nice things about me earlier.
Okay, well, I was going to say my Rose was getting to spend some quality time with my mom, but I guess...
Okay.
But I guess that doesn't count. Rose was definitely getting to have a bed to myself.
Nice.
I just like... Because honestly, even in our queen bed, like, it's just... You're conscious of the fact that another person is there and you don't spread out.
Yeah, it's nice.
So it's like really nice to like starfish. I don't know.
Should we get separate rooms like some people do?
No, I just like, cause like here's the thing, I don't want that. And I actually really like sleeping next to you, but I also.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, I don't know. It's like you
nice
can't
switch
win.
up for a second.
Yeah.
In doses.
But it was nice. It was really nice. Thorn. Let me think about it. Worst part.
Large gaping void of energy.
I think the worst part was just like not being able to wind down at the end of the day like we do.
Yeah.
Like it's just nice to be able to like post up, watch a little show.
Yeah.
Recap our day.
Yeah.
I got to do that with my mom a little bit, obviously, but it's just different. And it's, fewer I love yous, no snuggles.
Right. It's tough.
Something to think about.
Mom.
I think something I can improve upon is taking advantage of the fact that you're not there and trying to go to bed earlier, because I feel like I stay up when I'm around you.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Because you like to stay up late, you're a little night owl, but also like you get up late, and so then I'm just tired.
For sure.
So I feel like that's something I can improve upon.
Okay, that's fair.
But with all that being said, I am happy to be home.
I'm happy to have you back.
I miss my cats. I missed you. I miss this gorgeous, gorgeous apartment.
Gorgeous, stunning.
And that's that. Here we are. Podcast is back. We're here. It's full swing. It feels good.
We're doing it.
It feels really good. I'm going to start recording with Buddy.
Yeah, am I on next week?
To be determined.
Yeah, right.
But I do have plans. I'm going to try and be really diligent about it because I love it. This is like the longest break I've taken. And it feels good. It feels really good to be back. So that's that.
Hell yeah.
I thank you guys so much for listening. I hope that you have a great week. And if you want to come to our house, just like wait a second. You know what I mean?
We'll start a Calendly.
Yeah, you can sign up for your appointment slot. But yes, love you guys so much. Have a great, great week. Have the best time of your lives. I hope you do something cool. And I hope you tell me about it. Okay, thanks. Bye. Another cathartic convo in the books. I feel better. How about you? Thank you so much for listening. Now I just want to jump on here and say, don't forget to follow and or subscribe to the pod on your favorite streaming platform for new episodes every single week, because I know you can't get enough of me. Additionally, if you want to gain access to exclusive episodes and behind the scenes bloopers and lots of other goodies, join our Patreon and support the pod with your hard-earned American dollars. You can find the link in our show notes, or you can also visit us at patreon.com/pessimistic@best. And of course, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at pessimistic@best. And if you're as obsessed with me as I am with you, you can find me at Sam Georgeson on all platforms. And last but not least, I'd like to give a special shout out to my podcast editor and producer, the love of my life, James Arbai, whom I literally could not do this without. So thank you, James. I love you so much. And thank you guys for joining me again this week. I love you too. And I cannot wait to chat with you again soon.